CIA agents knew about it. And the reason I say this is because there was a show on the radio, on a late-night show many of us know and love. It was on November 3, 2013, on a Sunday, and I was too tired to stay up. This whistleblower named Robert, nicknamed Tosh, T-O-S-H, Plumley, was on the last 2 hours of the show, and so I just went ahead and went to sleep. And
yeah, we've had him on. Alex has interviewed him multiple times talking about Benghazi. Yes, go ahead, Tosh Plumley.
Times. But in that, I was so taken by what he said. This is November 3, 2013, Sunday, and I think, well, anyway, I turned on the light and started making notes. And what has stuck with me from that interview and others is this something about an interdiction program. I don't know what that is, but after that he said Reagan could have been impeached. We set up CIA operatives and the IRS busted them. That gun running was in violation of the Boland Amendment and all that stuff. I don't understand either. But
well, Tosh Plumley was running, he was a pilot who was running stuff for the CIA. So he knew about the weapons, the secret weapons transfers that were in violation of the law. He knew about the transference of cocaine from Central America that Gary Webb exposed in Dark Alliance. They used that, the CIA used that to create the crack cocaine epidemic with Freeway Ricky Ross. So, yeah, we've had Tosh Plumley on several times. We had Freeway Ricky Ross in here talking about how that had gone down shortly after the movie came out about Gary Webb. Let's see, what was it called? Shoot the Messenger. His book was called Dark Alliance. Absolutely, the CIA was involved. We've had Steve Pieczenik on, who's talking about the CIA involvement. Steve Pieczenik was saying that what happened in Benghazi was two different branches of the intelligence service of the CIA, the military and the civilian sides of it, essentially at war with each other because they were disagreeing about how and who they were going to arm out of the insurgents over there. And, of course, we know that we are arming the people in Libya. It's become a shopping mall for ISIS, for the Syrian rebels. We know that the CIA and the military-industrial complex is arming and training these people. That's how they're trying to foment these wars. And certainly Hillary Clinton is just one part of it. But certainly, Sherry, you understand that Hillary Clinton is very much involved in the cover-up of Benghazi, don't you?
Does she have a choice? I think the military-industrial complex wants
she
to
doesn't
blame
have to lie.
her
Yes.
for Benghazi. Well, see, the next day I thought if Reagan could have been impeached, he would have had to know something about it. But then, of course, as Plumley went on to explain that he said we can't report some things like that because they have to protect the legacy of past presidents. Well, that was Reagan. They don't want to protect her presidency. I don't think she's going to run because of this. I never did. If she does, she's going to be sure to lose because I think the complex wants to blame Hillary. They want to blame Benghazi on Hillary and not the CIA operatives or secret agents. And I noticed that Hillary quit that morning, that show was on 2013, if I'm not mistaken, Monday, because it was on a Sunday.
I just have to say that, you know, Hillary Clinton is not an innocent bystander in any of this. Hillary, if you want to get Hillary Clinton on lying, on money under the table, on people being suicided in Arkansas, going back to her record as being probably one of the most successful commodities investors ever, getting like 1,000% return on her investment, and then getting out of it after, I guess she hit the bankroll on it once and then got out of it. Look, that was a blatant payback. Hillary Clinton has such a long rap list. Go to our website and look at the report that John Bounds got there. He's got a lot of Hillary's past there. She's not going to be able to escape her past. And if you want to talk about Hillary Clinton's criminal past, it's a target-rich environment. It goes way, way beyond Benghazi. And you can take a look at the money that she's getting. I think there's a very good chance, unfortunately, that she could become president. I think there's a very good chance that it will be her or Bush, Jeb Bush. And I think that's a very sad situation for our country. Let's go to Jeff in Tennessee. Jeff.
Hey, David.
Hey.
Good to talk to you today. Just on the ammo ban, one of the things that really concerned me the first time I started seeing the green tip 223 stuff come out was why is that on the market? There's no other green tip ammo for 308 or 300 mag number 30-06.
Mm-hmm.
It's just 223. Now, I'm for all ammo being available, but it's almost...
Yes, go ahead. Hello? Hello? I think we lost him. Can you hear me, Jeff? I think we've lost him. I'd like to know what he thought was up behind that. But, the bottom line is that he pointed out I'm for all ammo being available. The right to keep and bear arms is not just about firearms. It's not just about rifles. It's about pistols. It's about the ammunition that you put in those, because then you wind up with a club if you don't have any ammunition for your gun. And that's the important thing. We have to understand the right to keep and bear arms is about everything that you're going to use to protect yourself against criminals, individual or collective, with the government. Stay with us. We're going to be right back. Finish up your calls in this last segment. We'll be right back.
When the day comes where the world changes forever, you can be ready at a moment's notice. With Survivalist Camps, the ultimate fully functional off-the-grid survival bug-out house that's completely mobile and ready to go. All the comforts of an RV, but custom built to outlast any other trailer. Learn more at survivalistcamps.com. Due to overwhelming response, limited inventory is available. Be ready with survivalistcamps.com. Survivalist Camps, providing your basic needs to survive.
Attention Alex Jones listeners. When you're on the road or have limited data or Wi-Fi, now you can listen to Alex Jones unfiltered and untapped at no extra charge on this non-federal phone number, 1-605-562-5136. Try it now to listen to Alex Jones 24/7 at no extra cost or data charges. These are not on federal lines. These are lines located on Indian reservations off the grid. Call 1-605-562-5136. No smartphones or internet needed. To hear Alex Jones untapped and off the grid, just call 1-605-562-5136.
Sold out for weeks due to the difficult and extensive proprietary process behind its creation. The exclusive InfoWars Life Secret 12 formulation is now back in stock. This ultra-clean vitamin B12 nutraceutical has been carefully crafted and developed over the last 2 years and is based on cellular science of how your body actively absorbs essential nutrients. Most forms of vitamin B12 are highly processed and synthetic and could not be properly absorbed by the body. Secret 12 is a binary of nutramedical grade, bioavailable coenzyme forms of B12, methylcobalamin, the same kind used in B12 injections, and adenosylcobalamin, the most bioactive form that has been created with our proprietary process. Secret 12 is taken by mouth, right on the tongue, and then swallowed. No needles, no injections. Don't take my word for it. Try it for yourself. Discover the secret. Secret 12. Supplies of Secret 12 are very limited. Secure yours today at InfoWarsLife.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139.
I'm Mike Huckabee. I was the governor of Arkansas and ran for president in 2008, and I used to be a diabetic. One of the coolest campaigns I ever took on and won was the crusade that reversed my type 2 diabetes naturally. I was able to get off the medications I'd taken, and I lost 110 pounds of fat in the process. If you or someone you care about has type 2 diabetes or prediabetes, I urge you to pay close attention to what I'm about to tell you. The same methods I used to reverse my type 2 diabetes are found today in the Diabetes Solution Kit from Barton Publishing. It's an all-natural plan that really could work for you in reversing type 2 diabetes and prevent it from coming back. All in as little as 4 weeks with your doctor's approval. Stop suffering. Here's how to get your hands on the Diabetes Solution Kit today.
Get your Diabetes Solution Kit now at diabetesfree88.com. Everything you need to reverse your type 2 diabetes or prediabetes like Governor Huckabee did is at diabetesfree88.com. Reverse your diabetes today at diabetesfree88.com. That's diabetesfree88.com.
Welcome back to the Alex Jones Show. I'm David Knight. In this last segment, I want to get right to your calls. I've got a lot of people on hold. Let's go to Dave in New York. Dave, go ahead.
Hey, Dave. Thanks for your stock market tip is buying stock in aftermarket car starters.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, I heard this morning, or didn't hear, I saw on the news scroll this morning, I believe it was ABC, but it mentioned, and I hadn't heard the name Montel Williams in a long time until Alex said it, but then I saw this morning. It's like 2 times in one day. This is like phenomenal. It said that he promotes or endorses some company that has been found to charge up to 1,000% interest.
Wow.
So I think we can find out just from that, that obviously he is some type of a whore. I hate to use that word.
Yeah.
On a brighter side, I guess, Hillary Clinton back in, it was a Watergate commission, and she was put on the commission.
Yes.
As a bright and upcoming college student or whatever she was at the time. But the guy that was the head of the commission said she lies about stuff that doesn't deserve to be lied to. Just simple things. She lied about everything.
Exactly.
So
she's just pathological like that. And so is Bill, actually. So, yeah, they're a good match in that respect.
I think the big misunderstanding, I think her mother's name was Sir Edmund Hillary.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Yeah, it's just amazing to see when we have Montel Williams, who ignores the big stories. We got some really serious stories going on. Even the story about Hillary Clinton. I mean, that's pretty amazing when she goes up. She's got a prepared speech about how, she needs this server, because her own personal server in her home, because it makes everything so much simpler and convenient. And oh, by the way, I use it to email Bill. And at the same time, an interview is breaking at the Wall Street Journal where his assistant says he never does email. He's done 2 emails his entire life. That was classic. But of course, Montel chooses to come after us when we show yet another story, because there's been many of these that have come to light, most of them exposed by local news outlets like this particular one was, about the VA's attitude towards veterans. Absolutely amazing. Thanks, Dave. Let's go to a veteran, Roger in Missouri. Roger, you said you're a disabled vet. You just got a letter from the VA?
Yes. They're trying to sneak another one in on us. I would advise all veterans not to fill this out and send it in. It's called the Million Veteran Program. And it's very nosy.
Oh, yeah. It's a survey?
Yeah, the national program will study how genes, lifestyle, and military exposures affect health and illness. And they want you to come in and give a blood sample, and it says you'll be anonymous, but I don't know, and they'll track you, I guess, for the rest of your life.
Oh, yeah. My policy is not to go to the doctor unless I got something that's broken, and I don't give information to the government unless they hold a gun to my head. And I think you ought to follow that advice. Any of the vets who get that letter from the VA, follow that same advice. Thank you, Roger. Let's go to Jeff in Missouri. Jeff?
Hey, David, how's it going, bud? I know I'm short on time. Just want to say you're doing a great job when you sit in for Alex. It's always cool to hear somebody competent like yourself fill in. I just wanted to ask you, had you heard about, I think it was last week, some congressman or senator said something about proposing getting rid of the ATF agency entirely.
Yes.
That was my first question. And then a comment. I have taken kind of a page from your guys' book. We have produced a show here in Missouri or St. Louis called The Hot Seat with Mark Bland. We produced 2 pilot episodes. The first one was on concealed carry and open carry law in Missouri. The second one was on cannabis laws in Missouri.
That's great. And give us your website. How do they find that?
The Hot Seat with Mark Bland on YouTube, or you can go to about.me/hot seat, all cap letters. That's our Instagram page.
That's great. That's the way we take it, is at the local level. Sorry to cut you off, but we're out of time. And yes, we did talk about that. That was Congressman Sensenbrenner. We talked about whether it's a good thing to ban the ATF and to take its functions and send them to the FBI and the DEA. I think it's good to go after these agencies. Cut their funding, cut them out completely. Send a lesson to the other tyrants in Washington. Join us tonight, 7 Central, 8 p.m. Eastern for the Nightly News.
This is GCN, the Genesis Communications Radio Network.
Alex Jones here. For the last 2 years, I've been working with top doctors, nutritionists, and chemists to design a nutraceutical formulation that has truly life-changing health benefits. So many other formulations out there contain toxic ingredients, synthetic additives, and even GMOs. Introducing the all-new Ancient Defense Herbal Immunity Blend, crafted with over 14 key ancient herbs and extracts to supercharge and prepare your body for what experts admit is the most dangerous season of the year. We have rejected hundreds of other formulations in our quest to bring you what is simply the most powerful and comprehensive proprietary formula that we have ever created in the realm of herbal immunity. Experience the benefits of combining over 14 ancient herbs and extracts with exciting new advances in nutraceutical science. Now is the time to secure Ancient Defense for you and your family. Visit InfoWarsLife.com or call 1-888-253-3139. That's InfoWarsLife.com.